You see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, high up. Just passing the ridge now. Yeah. Just these guys. Right in the middle. He's turning, he's coming square and then turning.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
No problem.
That angle for the touchdown that looks like the hardest bit.
Yeah.
Get a bit of wind just before we get something.
So we get the height exactly right. It looks more scary watching them being doing it. Touchdown right and
That was a nice one. Yeah. This is Kote campsite, and that is where we're going. Mirror Peak.
A bit of wind spill off the top, there's a bit of wind up there.
Yeah, you can see it there. A little bit of wind, that's the neighbouring peak.
Whatever they call it, spin. There must be fresh snow blowing off it now.
And then the camp. This is Monday morning, don't know what the date is, about the 2nd or 3rd of April. There's my tent after a night of snow and a thunderstorm which woke me up. And one of the best night's sleep I was having. Now I'd like to say that we're going up there first, but we're definitely not. Going down to our hut where we have breakfast, and we had supper last night, played cards till late. And then we have a little gentle stroll over here. We can look down the valley. There's the dunny. Little building down there. I think Brian might be delivering his goods down there at the moment. Yeah, there's young Bim, one of the guides. Morning! Morning. Two of the guides.
How are you?
Alright, good. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. There's John. And just coming out of his tent is Andrew. In his tent over there. That looks like Tony. Good trip up. There's Andrew. Trip up to the top again. Looks windy up there. And also looks very sunny.
Oh, you're brave man.
Going down.
Look at my socks.
There's Ian. Also known as The Edge. Morning, The Edge.
Good morning. How are you this fine day?
Bit chilly. Okay, this is in a little hut
Yeah, it is.
after a snowy climb.
Or show all the time.
Oh, yeah,
Look at those happy faces. Oh,
had lemon tea.
Jim,
yeah.
come on, smile properly, pal. Ah! Oh, there you go. And then we'll zoom outside. That's what we're... snowing for about an hour. And we've got 2 more hours of this today before we get to our lovely tents. Right, it's the 5th of April. This is Tang Nang campsite. This is us. That really smart tent there is mine. There's Tony, Brian, whoever he is. There's the legend that is Jim. There's the other lot, the mountain equipment bloke, or mountain people. The Edge, again.
Ian, Tesco driver.
There's Andrew, Emma, Vanessa. Some people. We're going up there today, 5,000 metres, allegedly. I don't think it is. Spectacular. Look at those glaciers.
Hello.
There's a guy. Oh, look!
Hey.
Oh, don't fall over.
Okay.
There's Mingma, chief guide. Up the mountain. Look at those glaciers. Absolutely spectacular. And we're going round the corner over there. That's our walk tomorrow. Best day so far. Look at that. Alright, here we are. How long has it taken us? About 3 hours, 3.5?
Yes, I'm at 30, so yes, 3
We're
hours.
just short of 5,000 metres. We've just climbed from there. And it was quite tough. But worth it. Views are fantastic. Look at this. Unbelievable. This is why we're in the Himalayas. The cloud looks like it's coming in. Okay, here we are. The next day, whatever it is, Wednesday I think. 4th, 5th, whatever. Come up about 200 metres from where we camped. And we're coming across the lake. It's a lake that burst its banks back in 1998 and flooded the valley below. Quite spectacular. Rocked by glacial moraine. And if we look up, it's unbelievably spectacular. Starting with that slightly sharp peak, and then we go across to the glacier. It's quite extraordinary. Look at that. Look at those glaciers. Unbelievable. Right, here we are. The Kari camp. Had an acclimatisation walk this morning, and now we're doing a little bit of technical practice. This is work with the Jumar, which we're going to have to use on the final slope to the summit in about 3 days' time. All looks very simple until you actually have a go. Right, here we are at base camp. 5,400 metres. Just had a reasonable night's sleep. There's John, looking sprightly. Yeah, we actually went to bed at about 6 o'clock and got woken up at 6:30, but of course that didn't involve sleep all the way. We came down there yesterday and we're going back up there today. Maybe fixed ropes with Jumars. And then we go up there, that's the Mirador, the glacier, all the way up, all the way up. Keep on going, and those bits of rock in the middle there, that's where high camp is at 5,800 metres. And if we go back a little bit and zoom, that little knob there is the destination. That is the central peak of Mira. That I think is south or something, and that is north.
Breakfast ready?
Looks like breakfast is ready. There's a bit of action going on around here. Tony rises. There's Tony, looking dapper.
Struggling to get my trousers on.
Oh dear. Don't know what hill that is, it's part of Mira, I think. If we go over there, stunning scenery. And there's Emma, coughing as usual. Here we are, about 2 hours or so into the way up to high camp, and this is one of the best views in the world. That is Mount Everest with the plume, and if we go over to the left, look at all those mountains.
What there?
That over there is Choyoyu. Best with good weather so far on this bit. And if we pan back over here, past Everest, all the way over there, and that is Makalu, about the 5th or 6th in the world. Kachakanga, somewhere over there, one of those probably. Come back down. See our group down there, some of our group, some of another group. There's Brian. This is amazing. Look at that. Look at the plume on it. The strength of that wind at 29,000 feet. Unbelievable. We're an hour further on, roughly, maybe an hour and a half, a few hundred, 100 metres or more higher up, and that's where we're going. Doesn't look very far now, does it? That little knobbly thing. And we have to just go where those porters are going. Behind that rock, which looks quite close now, and that's high camp. And that'll be us. Right, here we are at 6,285 metres. We've come to a problem. It's a big crevasse, you can see it just beyond the guys there. Those are the guides, and they're currently trying to work out a way of getting either over the crevasse or around it or something. This is the other group that basically has been going up and down, up with us, staying at the same campsites, etc. The view gets better and better. There's Kanjakanja, or whatever you pronounce it. That one there. That's big.
Going back towards the crevasse.
We go along here. There's Makalu. Looks huge, doesn't it? And if we go down there, that's high camp. That lump of rock. Down there somewhere is where we were camping last night. It was nice and cold. And then if we go up, there's Everest. There's the plume.
Yeah.
Have a look at that plume. Huge, isn't it? And then just below it, there, that's Island Peak. Which is where Ian's going after this. There's he goes, there's Jim. Vanessa taking the photo. There's Tony. And Ian just here. Brian cuffed out early doors. Quite predictably.
Can you rope off here? I'm going to take it off. Yeah. You will rope off now. Sorry? Because we are going to find it.
Alright. We managed to leap over that crevasse. Safety harness on and things like that. This is where we're going. That is Mirror Peak Central. This is hard work. We're now at about 6,275. Less than 90 metres to go. There's the guys, and that's the slope we've been coming up. 5 minutes later or so, about 5 metres up, we've come across another crevasse. And there it is to the left as we look at it above. Mingmar, our guide, which is a bit of a shame. There's the site. I'm not sure what the idea is now. There's the crew and the backdrop. Look at that.
Meet place today because of crevasses and newly snowed make us very tough. This is one of the top, trekking peak from Nepal.
As a result of which,
We're going to the pub.
we're going to the pub!
And beer.
Hey! Hey! So that was it. Stop press. That crevasse stopped us going any further, but also we've been walking for nearly 8 hours now. We're knackered. That's the south summit, and we pretty well made that. The clouds are coming in, have a look. You can see those. And we're just about to go down. So there we are. Nearly there, but not quite. Long shot is, it's been fantastic. Views are unbelievable. Didn't quite make it, but we gave it a good crack. And that's the end of this one.
My last 5 minutes ago.
I know.